everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and welcome to Look Back, where we take a look at reviews I did a year, 5 years, and 10 years ago. So we'll start with a year ago. I reviewed Alien Entity. Not a very good game. It's another one of those social deduction games, but this one felt like it was rushed and put together. Just, there's nothing interesting in the game, I don't find. Santa's Workshop, I really wanted to like this game because I like the Santa theme. It's a worker placement game. Unfortunately, it comes down to you need to go here, and then you need to go here, and then you need to do this. The same stuff. And unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of interesting decisions. Xybrid, or XYbrid, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. This is a pretty neat looking game. You're just making this, it's kind of a take-that game, so it's not a great game, but it's a decent one where you're putting these clear cards and forming this cool creature that you're going to fight other people with. Bubble Jungle, this is a game for kids, trying to pick up marbles or shoot marbles with these little elephant guns. Attack of the Jelly Monsters, this is a speed game. Some people don't like this, but essentially you're kind of picking where, trying to get points in different areas, trying to control different regions on the board, which might be worth things. I thought it worked pretty well. Memoir, dumb name, but this is a memory game. Normally I do not like memory games, but this one is simple enough. You only have to remember a few things, but it's kind of tricky, and sometimes you're making a wild guess. I thought it was pretty good. And then Ikwazu, this is a game from Haba. This was a family game, kind of like a Spiel des Jahres style game. Very easy as you're trying to control different regions. Maybe go ahead, but if you go ahead, you're not working about the thing that's going to score now. Very simple game, really cool components, and also it looks like Avatar. Then Tibor der Baumeister. So this one, Tibor the Builder, is the English name of it. A little card game. I was very impressed with this one. There's a lot of game in here. You're using cards for various things, basically increasing yourself for future turns, trying to score points in various ways. Very simple game, but a lot of meat to it. Very neat game. All right, 5 years ago, I reviewed Baba Yaga. This, me and I think Holly reviewed this one. I think she was 10 at the time, I guess. Anyway, this is one of the fairy tale type games. It's probably the weakest of the series. And it's not helped by the fact that it's a fairy tale that I didn't grow up with, or my kids don't know either. But that's not a big deal. It's just very, very basic. It's okay. Then Mission Combat. This is an interesting style game. Back and forth fighting type game. Mr. Card Game. I like that this is based on a online stick style game. And stick figure type game that I played before, Kingdom of Loathing. So that's what this is based on. I like Kingdom of Loathing. This game is pretty good, actually. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. And if you like either the Kingdom of Loathing, I think you'll like this game. And if you like decent games, you'll like it. Targi. This one keeps going up for me. This now from approved to excellent. This two-player game. Every time I play this game, I'm just reminded how much I enjoy it. Just recently, last year, taught it to my wife. Had a great time back and forth playing it. All right, 10 years ago, I took a look at Saigo no Ken. This is a game that you're just trying to get the most popularity at school. It's a very Japanime, high school type thing. That theme doesn't work for me at all. So take that as you will. It's an okay game. Shuro, some chess variant. I had to really look at this one because I did not remember this game much at all, but chess variants, they come and go, right? There's not very many of them. This is already forgotten. Duck, Duck, Go. Now, this one's not unforgotten. This one comes with those little rubber ducks, and it's kind of like a Robo Rally, a programming type game for kids. And I think that really works well. And this game has really strong rules. And I think after 10 years, it still holds up really well. If you're looking for a good game for kids, hunt this one down. Then I took a look at After the Flood. This is from Martin Wallace. Another one of his games is like best with 3 players. Again, this one is kind of forgettable for me. I know it has a very strong theme, the Mesopotamia thing, but who's talking about this one now? I think I enjoyed it. I remember that. I think that today, though, I would pass it by looking for something more interesting. Battleground Kingdoms. This is for Battleground Fantasy Warfare. This is basically adds terrain and scenarios and stuff. It really adds a lot of life to the game. It's kind of annoying that you got to cut out the terrain. It feels like a very thing of the past-ish. I mean, it is 10 years ago, but even then it felt a bit past. I still like it. I think it's good, and it really brings the game to life to me, but only if you are a fan of the game already. And then the Memoir 44 campaign book. Oh, man, this thing is amazing. If you get Memoir 44 and you say, I can only get one thing, I'd say get this. Of course, finding it now is hard, but it's just full of mission after mission after mission after mission. You know, you get these books and you'll have like 10 missions, and that's it. This one has like, I think 40 or 50 in it, and they also branch, you know, like, so you play this one, and if you win, then you go to this one. That's neat. Very historical. You want to play World War II, the different battles involved, this is what you get. It is fantastic. Alrighty. Well, those are reviews that I did 1, 5, and 10 years ago. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel, and you've been watching Look Back on the Dice Tower.